Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly alive? Not just nakabayad kuenji kuryente, not just nakaros kuizang buon, but actually moving forward for yourself. Because for most of us, we're not living. We're just paying bills. This is the trap no one talks about. You work, get paid, pay bills, and then repeat. No savings, no plan, no breathing room. You tell yourself, okay, lang too. At least nakabayad. But deep inside, you know it's not okay. Here's why this cycle feels safe, but it isn't. It feels safe because it gives you an illusion of control. Budget for water, electric, gas, internet, and phone. So you feel like you're in control of your finances, but you're not really. You're just barely keeping your head above water. You're not building wealth. You're not securing your future. You're just playing defense every single payday. And no one taught you how to fight back. You deserve more than survival. Yes, bills are part of life, but they should not be the entire life. We're allowed to have dreams. You're allowed to think beyond the next Meralco bill. You're allowed to say, I want more than this. Even if it sounds selfish. Even if no one around you believes in that vision. How do you shift from survival to strategy? For steps to start? No. 1. Track where every peso goes. If you're serious about change, you can't continue operating on autopilot. You need to take control of your finances. So track all your expenses, even the small ones. What do you spend on coffee? How much do you spend on food delivery? These are the easiest expenses to overlook, but they add up fast. Write them down and categorize each expense. Is it a need or a want? Is it fixed or variable? Knowing where your money goes will help you spot areas where you can cut back, so you have more money left over for your long-term goals. No. 2. Prioritize goals before gastos. Most of us have been conditioned to think that our bills come first. Once those are paid, we can think about our other financial goals like saving for a house or investing for retirement. But that's backwards. If you really want to achieve your goals, you need to prioritize them. Decide how much you want to save and invest, then figure out how much you need to earn to make that happen. For example, let's say you want to save 10% of your income. If you earn 30,000 pesos a month, that means you need to set aside 3,000 pesos for savings. So when you sit down to plan your budget, put your goal amount at the top of your list. Make it non-negotiable. Treat it like one of your bills. That way you'll be more likely to follow through. Number 3, create a piso by piso buffer fund. We get it. Unexpected expenses happen. Car needs repair, your phone gets stolen, your kid needs new shoes. Life is full of surprises, and some of them aren't good. It's where your buffer fund comes in. It's like an emergency stash that you can turn to when life throws you a curveball. Having a buffer fund can save you from going into debt when these things happen. So start small. Set aside 50 pesos a week or 200 pesos a month. Just make sure that you have something set aside. And no. 4. Shift from reaction to intention. You're always reacting to what's happening instead of being intentional about where you're going. So take a step back and think about where you want to be in 5 years. What do you want your life to look like? Once you have a clear picture of your future, work backwards and set some goals. Even better, set some non-negotiable goals. Think about your non-negotiable needs, your survival needs. Multiply that by 10. If you can't afford to be selfish now more than ever, you have to start thinking about yourself. Not for the sole purpose of taking care of everyone else, but for the sake of you and for the sake of everyone you love. So don't worry if you're starting small. Every single step counts. Even Philippine peso 50 a week is still a declaration of war. A war against the status quo, a war against poverty, a war against mediocrity. You're declaring that you won't just settle for survival. You're going to thrive. You're not lazy. You're stuck in a system that was designed to keep you busy. You're surrounded by people who believe that this is all there is. But here at MoneyBuilt PH, we show you how to build a system of your own. Piso by piso, we reclaim your time, your dreams, and your dignity.